All right. So, Shiloh, you get a vision in your head, and you proceed.
Do I recognize species of the people that I see in the video?
Um.
A good question that I had not had a chance to ask either.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to make a roll for that, Shiloh.
Life science?
Sure.
Galactic lore work?
Galactic lore would probably be more appropriate.
Good, I don't have that either.
Yeah, both could work.
I have the least amount of.
You have no lore. There is 0 lore in Picasso's head.
I have never heard of these creatures in any way. I watched them be nearly as common as killed.
Ah, interessante. And the other figure is a Zabrak, or
No.
is that person a male or a female? Actually, are all these people male or female?
You can't tell for the people in the tanks. The other 2 are male.
So not crazy reporter lady.
No. Not crazy reporter lady.
You really want her to be a villain, don't you, Kyrath?
I mean, she already is sort of evil, so it doesn't really matter to me.
She's just annoying.
There is a difference between evil and selfish.
What category does blackmailing people fall into?
Depends.
I know. Okay, so I guess Shiloh just like closes his eyes for a moment, and then he like looks sort of like surprised, but he doesn't really say anything.
Okie dokie.
All I see is you doing the Selkath version of Chuck, like flashing in Chuck. I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so the guard's just going to be impatiently waiting for the results to come back. Diego, Shiloh, are you going to do anything while the results are coming back, or should I just skip to that?
Yeah, I want to ask Diego.
Does the trail lead anywhere from here?
From what I got, it just led to the tanks, right?
Yes.
I am afraid not. It leads here, and matter of fact, just to the middle tanks, and then that is it.
Is there any way if I can tell whether or not the security guard is actually a human?
I think you'd have to roll a perception check.
You guys coming to my way of thinking, huh?
As far as you can tell, he is perfectly human and very antsy and looking over his shoulder like he's going to get shot.
Okay, well, while we're waiting, can I, like, search in the force to see if there's anyone in the facility who seems like they're evil or like they're trying to hide something or something?
And that sounds so vague that I'm going to go with a no.
Okay, I want to see if anybody has intense emotions of trying to hide something.
Sure.
Other than us.
You're right. Picard's right there. Nobody in particular stands out to you.
I'd like to search for people strong in the force.
Can your scanner look for specific species life forms?
Of that, no, it cannot. It can pick up general life signs. I can figure out height differences and whatnot, but for instance, I could not make it or tell a difference technically from you or me, other than the fact that your heat signature would be slightly different than mine because of your unique skeletal features of your skull.
That is unfortunate.
All right, we are going to go up, unless Picasso can do some nonsense.
Oh no, I just wanted to sense for anyone strong in the force.
Oh, right. No one in your direct vicinity. Hold on a sec. Somebody who's supposed to be on the map is not on the map. Where did they go?
They rolled really good on their stealth roll and hid themselves from the GM.
I don't think that's what happened.
Have any of your employees called in unexpectedly sick recently? Or been otherwise missing?
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm a guard. I don't. No one else I've worked with is called out sick. Why?
It's possible that your facility has been infiltrated by more than just this one assassin.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, someone clearly was messing with these Kolto tanks, and the security records were all erased by a mysterious power outage. That doesn't seem suspicious to you?
Well, yeah, a little bit, I guess.
can you check with your superior to see if anyone hasn't reported any one of your more higher up people?
Yeah, I guess I can check. I'll call up on the comms. Okay, now we're gonna jump up to Alexa and the scientist. The machine dings. It makes beeping sounds and the display readout comes out. Oh, looks like we got a hit.
What does it say?
Oh, that could be problematic. It's Claudite.
Do I know what that is?
Yes, you would know what you would probably know what that is. There's they frequently are bounty hunters and villainous characters, given their skill set.
Lexa,
Yeah.
Lexa raises an eyebrow, and she says, "Yep, that could be a problem."
Well, I think maybe I'll do some more analysis. Maybe like do a more detailed analysis. Maybe figure out. Hopefully, it's just one of them.
On a single drop of blood.
Maybe just to be sure. So what we're dealing with, but you can probably go back to the others and hopefully you can find this person.
Given the circumstances, I'm not sure that's a good idea anymore. You better contact your superiors. If there's a Claudite involved, I'm sorry, but no one can be trusted. What are you waiting for, man? If it explains why he's invisible, he's one of you, so get him back
I know
home
that.
now.
It's not my area of expertise. Shouldn't have to be dealing with this. Can't they let people get into this base facility? Ugh. Who knows what they've been messing with? Been messing with things for months. We'd never know.
That's sort of why you hire an assassin that can change its face.
Alrighty, you make it back. Yay, go us.
Bad news, everyone. Looking for a Claudite.
Oh, that sounds to be very peachy. Oh, great.
Guard, like a Claudite, but
But nothing. It could be anyone, so you better get out on your comlink and contact your superiors. And I would scrutinize every one of your employees that are currently on the base. Good thing it's already in lockdown, so no one can leave.
I'm not sure we're even suited to. I guess we'd have to. What do you think? Just we'll have to run a DNA test on everybody. Ugh.
Exactly. And you'd have to make sure that there's a place where you can put someone who's already been tested with their DNA, isolated away from the rest, so that we know that there isn't any swapping.
I'm sure there's some biomarker test that would be faster than DNA.
Well, you're the doctor. What do you know about Claudites?
What do I know?
I mean, you generally know that they can shapeshift to match forms that are close in size to them, but that doesn't have to be exact. And visually, they're pretty much indistinguishable if they're good at what they do.
Do they have any unique biology that would give them away with a metabolite test or something?
Well, you think, but you're not sure that maybe since, like, while they're being disguised, they're exerting more energy, so you'd see their metabolic rate being higher than normal.
Which would mean higher body temperature.
Well, they may have a higher metabolic activity while they're currently shapeshifted.
Yes, I suppose we could do a test like that, but it's a lot of testing. Well, there's still the second subfloor. The guards on us comms. Yeah, I think I have Claudite in here. We're gonna need to make sure no one leaves the building. Check one by one.
Does he ask about missing employees too?
Oh yeah. Is there any? I don't know. Was there any reported missing employees or anything? No. Okay. Thanks.
It probably wouldn't be missing if it's anything like the last time this assassin struck. That person's probably already dead, and he's being assumed as this persona now.
What was that? Yeah, I can take them there. Yeah. You should know what's going on. Oh, right. Yeah, don't have clearance, right? Yeah, I'll pass them to someone who does. Sorry. Well, since we're doing all this. Oh, boss. It's down on the second subfloor. The restricted zone. I'm not even allowed in there, but they suggest that you go and brief him on what's going on.
Your boss? Who is
So that's where the human sacrifices are.
it?
We've already covered this.
I didn't realize there was actually another floor.
Yes, there is another floor.
What can you tell me about your boss?
Not a lot. Haven't really seen him. Olaf runs things most of the time.
You haven't seen him.
No, not that I can recall. Again, not exactly sure what he looks like either, so if I saw him, I wouldn't know, would I? But he's, as far as I know, he pretty much lives down on that floor. He's dealing with some of the more sensitive projects that Zerka's got going on.
Does he want to meet us then?
Well, he didn't say that. My superiors wanted you to brief him. Like I said, I'm not even allowed onto that floor. Just pass it off to one of the guards who is. But he felt that he should be briefed on this.
Very well, but you should still take the precautions that we've said. Start scanning and meet people and see if you can find out who this assassin is before we have to find him.
Yeah, we're setting it up. No one's gonna get out of here without being checked. Anyway, here. The only way to get down to that floor is through that upper turbo lift. Hopefully they've unstuck it after you guys pried it open.
Oh yes, sorry about that. We had to take care of... We still need to take care of this assassin.
Of course. Obviously. Now that could be anybody. That's even worse than just being invisible. Look you right in the face and stab you.
That is very true, my friend.
I don't mean to be rude, but we have a lot to think about, and my friends and I would probably like to convene before we get traded off. If you wouldn't mind giving us a little privacy somewhere.
I can send the elevator down without me. They know you're coming.
That would be suitable.
We being tracked by the GM. Yay!
Yay! Coming to another fun room. Yay!
What does this supposed to look like?
Would you like to know what they are?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You probably have to roll a technology check. Don't roll on that one this time.
Hmm. Better.
It's not
That's
in
much
that
better
one.
roll. Well, they look kind of like sunken in bed chamber things. There's some tube connectors. You surmise it's some sort of, well, either life support system or something to do with long-term recovery for people. But you're not exactly sure what, since Colto normally is used for injuries.
I say in my internal comm link as we're walking by, that would be an excellent place to hide a body.
Diego would nod and
I
Pulls
am
out his
curious what
scanner.
these things are too.
does a quick scan.
What is the purpose of this room?
I think these are for muscle regeneration, I think, for long-term coma patients and things like that. I think. That's what they said.
I'll let that one stand. Just checking
Not-
to see.
You do not find any bodies in any of them.
Okay.
Keyword is you do not find any bodies.
Oh,
Not
no.
that there are no bodies in them.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, you stare
GM
straight through
wording
the body
101.
that is right in front of you.
It's definitely right there.
You do not see any traps.
No traps.
You do not see any active security turrets.
You see nothing. All right, you come up to the other elevator. And open the door. Well, someone will be down there to meet you. I think. Well, there should be. I don't know. I've never been down there. I presume they have guards that will meet you there.
Alright, my friend. Thank you very much for showing us around.
Yeah, I hope I don't get stabbed in the back while you're gone.
With the claw knight, I'd be more worried about the knife in the gut than I would in a knife in the back.
Anyway, our secret code word is going to be purple, okay? If we see each other again, purple. The way you know it's me, I know it's you.
Very well, my friend.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, you are now in the elevator.
So, anyone else getting weird vibes off a boss that's never seen?
Oh yes, very much so.
Be extremely easy to impersonate someone like that.
Very much so.
Except for the difficulty in accessing him.
For us, being on the outside and it's not obvious, but someone who's had plenty of time to watch this place, maybe there's an easier way. Just saying, we should keep our cards close to our chest. This guy.
So as
But I agree.
we're going down, Chad, you hear in your head, slip me your stealth belt, I'm tired.
What about my stealth belt?
Slip me your stealth belt, I'm tired.
Oh.
Anyone want to take this time
I-
to berate Picaz before before he runs away?
I mean, there's
I
probably
don't think that's-
security cameras in the turbo lift.
I imagine walk over to where the camera isn't facing and drop it down there.
I just like surreptitiously like unhook my stealth field generator and then use like move light object or something to like slowly move it to the ground behind my back or something. I don't know.
This is the greatest stealth operation ever.
This is being this is being complicated far more than it needs to be.
You probably could have just stood in the corner and had Picaz take it off of you while your body was shielding him from the cameras. But what do I know? Roll stealth, please.
How would I roll deception?
How about you roll stealth?
How would I make it look like I'm doing something with my
Nope,
belt?
roll stealth.
And roll deception.
Roll stealth. Stealthiest transfer ever.
What are you doing?
Forest Wing. Yeah.
Nonchalantly, Diego will answer
Fine, I'll
Lex's
use a force
question.
point.
Because I'm pretty sure I don't know anything that's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just see Shiloh messing with his stealth field generator and floating it behind him.
It's really bizarre.
Well, she didn't see that. She didn't roll perception.
That's true. Yeah, you have to roll perception.
Over a 16?
okay.
Yeah, if you're rolling that one, you don't see it.
22.
Yeah, 22 because you roll the first
This is Scarlet we're talking about. I don't think she can roll that high.
I'm looking right at you.
No, you're not.
Oh, Diego's not paying attention.
Actually, I
Oh,
get to
lie.
reroll perceptions.
All right. Oh, no.
Oh,
you meant
dang
it
it.
exactly.
Oh,
He didn't see it.
Yeah.
though.
We're staring right at him. I mean,
It's a good thing you were looking right at him, otherwise you wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, that was close. But yeah, you see that. Diego, you're paying attention to your scanner. You're not and talking. You're not paying attention to what Charlie may or may not be doing with his stealth field generator belt.
So I look. Is there a camera in here?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you. Yeah, you can see a camera.
Yeah, that would be kind of silly. But is there an area where the camera is not pointing directly at, and therefore, or like underneath the camera?
Well, you're small enough that you think that you could probably have Shiloh kind of stand over you and shield you from the camera.
I tell you to do that.
Okay, I will do that.
And I tell you very specifically and in great detail how to do that.
I'm still staring at him bizarrely as he shuffles about. Are you sure you cured that creature's disease and didn't just take it on yourself?
I just have an itch, it's fine.
And then I go and take the thing.
What?
I pseudo-believably have an itch.
No.
Over will defense? Hey, yeah, no. If GM says that Diego heard that, he wouldn't believe you at all.
Yep. You definitely. You are in an enclosed environment.
But Diego also didn't notice anything suspicious.
Yeah, but
He
you
just
said
knows that
something.
you're lying about whatever you were talking about.
My friend, you are very terrible at lying. As he continues to keep his head down in his scanner.
I just lean up against the wall, arms crossed, shake my head at him. You are getting weirder and weirder the more I know you.
You mean he wasn't always this weird?
No, he was a little bit sensible when we met. As much as anyone in this group can be.
Considering I have known you all for approximately, 6 hours now?
Yeah, give or take.
So while he's crushed over me, I turn the stealthy generator on.
I figured.
For about 6 hours, I am not sure any of you are sane. I know of you, Scarlet, for much longer, but all of your personality traits are different.
That's one way to put it.
Yes, I am trying to be nice as well.
You do also realize we have two companions, blissfully unaware, on the top floor. Hopefully they don't get stabbed in the gut, as you so colorfully put it.
I know Kala. She'll take care of Ethan. It should be fine. And at that exact moment, Diego will calm Kala and let her know. Basically, give her a sit rep.
Okay. Yeah, she'll answer. Let's also say that, yeah, the security guards have been moving around trying to set up a testing site. And you have now, the elevator has now made it to the bottom floor. And it dings. And it opens.
Well, the elevator has dinged. Shall we step on out?
After you.
Ah, very well. And then Diego will stride out. Greetings and salutations. We are looking for a Mr. Your boss. His name slipped my mind for a moment.
Yeah, whenever you're coming.
All
Don't
right.
touch anything. Don't ask any questions. This floor is super sensitive.
All right. What does that do? I'm sorry I had to.
It's a turbo lift. It goes up and down.
But I was pointing that way.
Wasn't looking. It's a turbo lift.
Can I look around to see what I see down here in this room?
In this room? Yeah, sure. You see pretty much nothing in this room. It's an empty room.
And
I think to myself, well, at least the stealth field generator is working.
Oh, I didn't realize my morphing thing was
Oh
on
yeah, you
continuous.
never rolled stealth rules for that.
Oh,
Bezak.
okay.
Maybe you did see a shimmering where Picasso is standing.
I didn't know I needed to make new ones.
Yeah, since you switched from being force cloaked to being stealth belt cloaked.
And Diego will also use his handy dandy scanner and see what's on this particular floor.
I think.
Oh,
Well, you can re-roll the stealth belt. You can roll with advantage when you have with the belt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's like a cheat for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Only
You rolled
not.
worse.
Or is
Wow.
it?
I am going to cheat once again. Now I only have 3. Now I'm sad.
Middle of the road. Perfect.
Yeah. There's
General life signs, I want to know basically about just life forms, who's in front of us, who's behind us, how many there are. Since that's about all I can figure out anyways.
there are 4 life signs to the east of you. 2 in the room directly ahead of you. 1 a little bit further than that, and then 3 more south east of you.
And how many north?
None. Well, there's the 1 guy who's still guarding the elevator.
So 1 north, 4 to the east, 3 south, 2 to the west.
2 to the west. Well, directly in front, basically, kind of almost directly south, but a little bit west. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also picking up a lot of energy readings from this floor.
Can I tell what kind of energy readings?
Sure. It looks kind of like to the east there's some power readings. And then in the room directly ahead of you, almost kind of looks like communications frequencies. All right. So you come into a room that is covered with panels and a couple large devices in the middle of it.
That weird gravitational field twists us
Oh,
all
gosh,
slightly.
I don't know how that is weird. It twisted you, and then I tried to twist it back, and then it failed miserably.
I'm slightly askew.
What are the weird things in the middle of the room?
Yeah, I kind of want to look at them too.
Give me knowledge technology rules.
Wow. My roll's tonight.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty sad.
I'm gonna roll just so I can see what emote I put way back at the beginning for the technology ones. I thought it was something silly.
It's kind of silly. Attempts to understand technology.
Fails miserably invariably.
Slightly below me.
Yeah, none of you are really sure what they're doing. They look like like they use a lot of power, though. Hey, you guys, we gotta keep going.
All right.
You go past into another hallway, there's another security guard. So there's some sort of imposters going around up on the other floors.
Imposters? It's possible it could be more than one, but so far we've been able to identify one.
Oh, good, just one. Oh, that's good.
That's
We also
been
don't know whether they're confined to the upper floor. Has there been any movement between this floor and the other floor in the past 24 hours?
Yeah, I think a couple of us have come down. It's not like we all live down here.
Yeah, I imagine there's been a shift change over the last 24 hours or two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, then you may be compromised.
That's what you're going to have to talk to the boss about, right? Trying to check everybody. Man, I don't get why he goes all this winding corridors. Drives me a little nuts.
Well, bosses do like to do that, don't they?
Yeah, I think it makes him feel special. Well, he's a pretty smart guy.
Ah, so you say he's pretty smart. What field does he tend to study in? Do you know?
I don't know. I know he's got a lot of projects. He comes up with the ideas for a lot of the projects that go on here.
Ah, so he comes. Oh, so he is the idea man. Very
Idea
interesting.
man.
He
Assistant.
invented the Stargate, I see.
This looks like the
Shush.
suspicious human sacrifice.
Yep, this is
room.
where Shiloh dies, everybody.
Very well then.
I fell into the event horizon of the Stargate since it was placed horizontally.
No, it's a fountain. And there's some other fountains with serpents in other corners.
Is the water red?
It is not red. It is, in fact, blue. Well, not really. It's clear because there's no atmosphere to reflect blue. Anyway,
But there would
It-
be the ceiling.
there would be the ceiling, yes. The ceiling is a very neutral color. It is pitch black with no light. So you guys like the fountain? I think it's quite absurd myself.
It feels a bit ostentatious for a research facility, but who am I to judge such a facility anyways?
No, who drew the chevrons on the no, stop.
No.
Kyra, stop turning the pool into a Stargate. It is not a Stargate. Although it bears a very similar, like, passing resemblance to a Stargate, especially with you drawing symbols on it.
Yeah, it looks just like, look at the passing resemblance now.
Now it looks like it was
Yeah.
supposed to be a Stargate.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not necessarily passing resemblance. It's actually almost uncanny.
Ta-da! There we go.
Now he takes a second to erase them all while we can't do anything.
I just like the fact he made it into a full Stargate just before he made us move.
I
Uh-huh.
was waiting for
Thank you for letting me finish, Skylar.
He opens the door. Well, here you go.
Thank you very much.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
Mhm. Do I recognize him?
Yeah, the picture is not representing who this person is supposed to be. It just happens to be. So, if you're metagaming who you think the character is, you're not. That is not correct.
But he's a Deveronian.
Well, yes.
I'm not metagaming. I have a Deveronian in my past. I'm high alert on Deveronians.
And the other two of you actually entering the door.
Yeah, I thought you were moving us all in.
Can you do a
because-
ping? My
I opened
thing
the door.
seems to be blowing up. I tried zooming in, now the map is not loading. There we go.
You guys good now?
Does this person look familiar to me?
Roll perception. I mean, it looks kind of like the guy who was in the vision.
But he does not look familiar to me.
No.
Okay.
Can I scan him to see if he has a higher biothermal temperature than everybody else, or than what Deveronians are supposed to?
Sure. As you walk in, he waves you in. The door shuts behind you. And you're enveloped in an energy field.
Oh, great.
How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
No, just kidding. That didn't happen. I didn't say that.
Oh.
Well, so glad you could join me.
Is this a stunning effect?
You are not stunned. No, it's a ray shield, so you're surrounded, but you're not unconscious or anything.
I stealthily look for the source of the ray shield generator.
This is a peculiar way to treat your guests.
Well, I would tend to agree, but you're not exactly regular guests now, are you? Although,
Don't worry, we're not the impersonators. We came to warn you about them.
oh, right. Impersonators. Well, I guess you could call them impersonators. I prefer to think of it as a persona.
Ah, so you would be the one.
Okay, wait, I send a voice telepathy message to Bakaz telling him to use his recorder. He has a voice recorder, right?
Oh, I have better than that.
Hello, recorder?
I believe so. Said you. Turn it on.
That was the best telepathic message I've ever sent.
Very telepathic.
How far does this ray shield go up?
On the way. And it's not exactly a grid. I was just lazy and drew it. And I wish there was like an opacity feature and not just solid color or nothing. I should redraw this.
Yeah, just draw
It's
like a blue
bothering
box around us. Because I can't see the other two.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah, so you would be the one who is, pretending here, aren't you?
Yeah. It's not how I would categorize it, but you didn't really expect to see you here, but the more the merrier, I say.
Do I recognize you?
Give me an intelligence check. No.
No. Yeah, no bonuses on my intelligence check, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I can't re-roll those.
Well, maybe you could help us out. My associate and I were wondering why someone would be dumb enough to use their company's own speeder in an attack on a police precinct.
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense here. You know, you want to find out? Sure. It's a great plan, if I do say so myself. Though I'm not really the break. Okay, I am the bragging type, but yeah. Let me first get. What do you think? I'd like to get your opinions on my master plan.
Well, from what I can tell as an outside observer, I only just started this case this morning. It appears to be quite masterful. It is very difficult to keep in this accent. It is very difficult to figure out what in the world happened and who is responsible for this. I applaud you very much so.
Oh, well. You know, I do so love a good ray shield. Lets you know, talk face to face with people. You don't get that opportunity often. You know, you stun people, you shoot people. You don't get to talk to people. That's fun. Yes, well, to answer your question, Shalalu, why would a company use its own speeder? Well, it's quite obvious. We wanted you to come here. Clearly, that was the reason. Well, after we had successfully gotten Elond and Kalani Starfire into prison, we knew you wouldn't just let it go, because at some point the disguises were going to fall apart. You were going to find something, energy signatures of the weapons. So you had to be led on a trail that you thought was on accident, but in fact was on purpose. And look, you're here now, so I would say that it worked rather well.
Well, I thought the reason was going to be dumb, but that surprises even me. That's way dumber than I thought.
Since you're taking a pause in conversation real quick, can I run a gather information real quick on my data pad on this guy?
Sure. I don't think the HoloNet works through ray shields, though, so...
Did you see what I supposed to?
There are computer terminals along the walls. But nothing that you could reach through shields.
May I roll to pick his mind?
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad, but I'm going to make sure the first one is useful. Good, so 40.
Yeah. What are his defenses? Okay. So, how exactly was that so dumb?
Well, you assumed by bringing us here that you were going to be able to do what exactly? Kill us?
Well, sort of. We're just tying up loose ends. Really, this was allowing us to deal with you on our terms rather than you finding us eventually anyway.
So do all of your employees know about this plan? Why did you have to cover it up?
Well, look, it's Zerka. Kind of my employees, kind of not. This floor is a little bit different.
I noticed your love of the Serpentine.
Yeah, that feels like you're stalling for time. Perhaps,
Do you work with Darth Kakris?
The Sith? I mean, sure, we've done dealings with the Sith before, but on Coruscant, no. No.
Darth Areka?
Name's not sounding exactly familiar to me, but again, I take my orders from places not on this planet, but they seem to have taken a special interest in you. It's been a crazy couple of days. The amount of prep time we had for this was nothing. We managed to pull it off perfectly. I love it when a plan comes together.
Who's taken a special interest in us?
My bosses.
And
Well,
they
not
are?
you really specifically. Really, this whole thing, you're all just collateral damage. Really, you should pick your friends more carefully.
And what friends would that be?
Well, you see, I don't know what it is, but as soon as Elon Cause got here, they're like putting this plan in motion. They wanted a way to get to him without raising undue suspicion, although we had to create quite a messy situation to get it done. You might be wondering, why am I telling you all this? Well, by now I think it's a bit too late.
Yeah,
do
yada
anything to
yada
stop
yada.
it.
We're going to die, so might as well tell us your whole plan. Just do us the courtesy of telling who ordered us dead. And why.
Well, you're ordered dead because my bosses in the exchange don't want any loose ends. I don't really like loose ends either. So who can blame them? Although I would hate to lose this whole facility, but man's gotta do what the bosses order. And it's kind of fun. I like explosions. It's theatrical, you know? Anyway, I'd imagine that your two friends are on the way to Nar Shaddaa by now. Yeah, you just need to get them into the prison system. Faking a prison transfer is not too difficult. And then boop, they just vanish without a trace. You're gone, they're gone. I guess that's what they wanted.
So, assuming I've got the thing I did off already,
Oh, yeah.
then I'm going to do this. After I shut down the hollow recording.
Okay. The rest of you hear scream in pain, and that is where we'll end it for tonight.
What? No.
Total cliffhanger. Well then, that presents a very interesting series of events. We shall see what happens next week then. Thank you guys for joining us here live, players. I enjoy getting together with y'all. This is interesting, shall we say. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us in on YouTube as well. I hope you guys have a good night and God bless.